So today we're going to be reviewing a $15,000 high ticket sales call that could have closed but didn't close simply because there was a lack of clarity on the prospect side. And the reason why I wanted to share this particular call with you is because I think it perfectly exemplifies what happens when you don't engage in active listening. Because the vast majority of the prospects that you're going to be speaking to, they don't know how to communicate effectively. They'll be saying one thing, but they actually mean something else. And when you engage in active listening and you pay attention to the intention behind what is being said, as opposed to what is just being said unto itself, it will provide you with a lot more clarity around what is actually going on, so you can avoid these type of situations and start actually working towards the close. The second reason why I wanted to dive into this call is because I also believe that it perfectly exemplifies why it's so important to engage in being client orientated. Because when you are client orientated, you will look at the call through a different lens, or in other words, you will look at the call through the lens of the prospect. And when you do that, not only are you able to handle questions, objections, and concerns a lot faster, but it will also put you in the position where when you're structuring your own sentences, they're going to resonate a lot more with the prospect because they will understand your viewpoint, because in short, it is their own. So I hope you get a disgusting amount of value from this call review as always. And if you like the video, feel free to drop a like.
Does that make sense about the revenue share?
Yeah, kind of, but I'm still confused about the other leads. So let's say that I stay with you for 6 months, and during that time you generate leads after my amount has been paid. So I've paid off the 15,000 and you generate more leads for me. Isn't there a revenue share for that?
No, there is no revenue share. But obviously, if we continue with another program after the 3 months, there would be a pricing structure in there. But that's customized to you in terms of the support that you want to receive. For example, if you want a full down for your support, everything in the marketing, that would have a different pricing than just having a few one-on-one coaching with Sam.
Got it. Okay.
So here I would just wrap it up again and go back to answering the original question. So just to make this clear, all you are looking at is that 7.5 upfront.
Yes.
And then the 7.5 that will come from the 20% rev share. And once you have paid that off, if you want to be done, you are done. Does that give you more clarity? I believe that's what you're saying. So I would just re-establish it one more time.
So then 7,500 and revenue share of 7,500.
Yes.
Then you will continue to do the LinkedIn things for me, but I do not pay any revenue share off of that.
Yes, there's
I see what she's asking. She's asking, okay, so what happens after the 3 months? Do I then have to do the LinkedIn outreach myself? Or are you guys continuing to do the LinkedIn outreach? Because if you're continuing to do the LinkedIn outreach, why am I not paying you to do it at that point? That's what she's asking you.
For the after 3 months, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she doesn't understand you. You don't understand her.
There's like different pricing plans. We can include revenue share, we cannot, but your revenue share will be capped after you met the 7,500.
Okay.
From the new clients you get. For example, let's say you sign a client for 50K, right? Then 7,500 would be paid off and you would not allocate any additional revenue share to us.
Again, it's not what she's asking. She's asking, but if I sign more clients after 3 months, how does that work? Or am I unable to sign more clients because you've stopped the outreach for me?
Okay.
Right?
Okay, got it.
Do you guys see how I'm seeing her perspective or not really?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Oops.
can I see what the options look like for after 3 months?
Yeah, this is a natural question to come up given the structure.
That's not specifically on this sheet.
You need to give a response here. It really is going to depend on what you all want to accomplish after this point in time, whatever her name is, Angela. Some packages you're looking at a 10% revenue share, some are 15, some are 20. It's very hard for me to say, but just so you know roughly what you'd be looking at, the minimum package that we have available is 10%, and that would be for X.
Okay.
By the time that we even have that conversation, the business would be doing X. So I think you probably wouldn't mind too much if it cost you X.
And yeah, you can talk that with our founder.
Here you're losing the call because you're not giving her clarity, because she doesn't know. She doesn't know, okay, well now you could be charging me 50%, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the caution is coming from on her side.
And Sam, okay, but obviously, like, that's up to you.
Yeah, I just would be curious because I'm looking for like a long-term engagement. So if I come in and I like what
Good sign.
you all are doing, it's like I would like to stay for longer than 3 months, but I don't want to be in a situation where revenue share is like 50%.
Right? You have to put yourself in the prospect shoes. That's the best way to sell, is to see everything from their perspective. That's how I'm coming to these conclusions. It's like, well, what would I be thinking if I was in your position?
After the first 3 months or
When you do that constantly, it's like you're able to read people's minds. But it requires you to tap into high levels of emotional intelligence and high levels of empathy. Okay, so I hope you got a disgusting amount of value from this call review. If you want to see more of these, drop a like. If you didn't like the video, then obviously you're probably still not around. If you want to see more content like this, then subscribe, because later on this week, I'm probably going to be dropping a 2-hour long call breakdown of me reviewing one of my own sales calls. I'm talking about front to back line of questioning all the way to the closing phase and breaking down in detail why I'm doing specific things. So if you don't want to miss out on that, subscribe. And if you want to be a little bit more active and actually just get help to increase your sales conversion rate, to grow your business and to start making some more money, there is a link in the description for you to book a call where you can have a conversation with me, and I will explore what's going on right now with your sales process. If I can help, I will tell you I can help. If I can't help, I will point you in the right direction. But with all of that said, I hope that you have a fantastic day, and I will speak to you just now. Peace.